So I need to replace these floors. They were not waterproof floors and I had them in the bathroom. I believe my issue was the wax seal started to leak, and since I had caulking around the toilet, you wouldn't be able to see that link, so the particle board started absorbing it. You can see it kind of here bubbling out, causing all these issues like you see. This was the first time I ever done laminate floors. So now I'm just breaking all this caulking seals around the trim so I can remove this trim to get ready to redo the floors. This time I decided to go with peel and stick floors since they're waterproof. I don't have to worry about if water gets on the floor. Plus I'm not using a wax seal for the toilet. I'll be using a non-wax version, which is like a rubber. So this time I won't put any caulking under the toilet or around the toilet like you see here. So here's a shot with all the trim removed. So now I'm going to cut the water off to the toilet. I already flushed the toilet. I removed as much water as I could from the bowl area. So now I can see where the wax ring failed. You can see where the water was leaking from the wax ring, causing that particle board that's in that laminate floor to just absorb all that moisture and cause it to swell up like it did. And that was the failure point in the floors. So now I'm gonna clean the floors pretty good for the peel and stick. I actually did a light sanding with like, I think 220 grit sandpaper on the floor. I'm not sure if that helped, but I did it. I did that off camera. So now I'm just kind of using a line that's on the floor as a guide to keep it straight. I didn't go exactly on that white line because I already kind of gave myself an idea of where to lay it so I don't have to cut the boards that's to the left of my shoulder. They would all fit perfect on that side. One thing to note when you do cut these planks, I'm not sure if this is like a rule, but it's something I do, is everywhere I cut, I always put that part against the wall or against the place where trim will be on top. I don't cut to where I bump the ends together, I guess, because I know I will never cut as straight as that factory line. I'm assuming that's the standard of how people should do it. I'm guessing, but that's how I did it to make sure I don't have any wobbly lines meeting together or joining together. And these planks snap pretty easy. You just kind of scar the top part like I'm doing here. And I realize after the fact, you fold it back, then you fold it forward, and it just snaps. And if you were paying attention, I put the cut in against the bathtub, like I said. Cut ins towards the wall or wherever you're gonna put some type of trim against. So I took the trim outside and cleaned it up to get it ready to put it back, and then I just have to paint it. So now I have to work on the transition strip, which is called a reducer. I bought a multi-purpose reducer that was made out of real wood so I can stain it to try to match the two different types of floors from the bathroom and the hallway.